When I first walk into a client's closet, I am never surprised when I see black blazers, black trousers, black dresses, gray knits, brown coats. It is a closet that feels predominantly dark. And to be clear, black is never the enemy. Wearing black is timeless, it's powerful. I've worked in fashion and beauty for over 2 decades, and black is always going to have a place in a thoughtful wardrobe. But here's the problem. Somewhere along the way, for many women, black stops being a choice and starts becoming protection or armor, and that distinction matters so much. After 40, life has likely asked more of you. Maybe your body has changed a little. Your roles have definitely shifted, and you have carried the responsibility, the pressure, maybe grief, loss, just the weight of living. And psychologists describe this phase as one of identity consolidation. And this is when the brain prioritizes stability, safety, and predictability over exploration. And that shift is going to show up everywhere, including what you wear. So black becomes a way to minimize, contain, avoid scrutiny, and feel appropriate. It reduces decision fatigue. And many women tell me they wear black because it's slimming or easy. But if we dig a little deeper, the truth kind of sounds more like, I don't want to draw attention to me too much, or I don't know what suits me anymore, so wearing black is easy, or I don't want to look like I'm trying too hard and I resort to black. So black becomes this sort of uniform, and uniforms are emotionally efficient, so I get it. In editorial fashion though, black is styled to command, and in real life, it's often used to disappear. So let's talk about the psychology behind why wearing black feels so safe. Research in color psychology consistently shows that black is associated with authority, seriousness, control, but also emotional distance. Studies in perception indicate that darker clothing can act as a psychological boundary, useful sometimes, signaling do not engage. But the thing is that when it's worn exclusively, it can suddenly reinforce emotional withdrawal, both internally and externally. So after periods of grief or burnout or illness or major life transition, the nervous system seeks containment, and black provides that. It asks very little of you. Color, on the other hand, asks you to participate in life. And why does color feel so exposing? Because it communicates an energy, a mood, a presence instantly. And research shows people form judgments about warmth and competence and openness within seconds, and color plays a significant role in that assessment. So when you're not fully at home in your body or your identity yet, that visibility is going to feel incredibly vulnerable. I've worked with executives, creatives, mothers, just people rebuilding after divorce or loss, and the hesitation around color is almost universal because color feels risky. It kind of is, because it's going to draw the eye to you. It signals emotion, aliveness. It implies confidence. And remember, confidence can feel unsafe when you're still rebuilding. So I do understand that. But here's the truth most women miss, is that the right color, it doesn't shout, it supports your emotional state. Editorial magazines use color differently, and here's why it works. If you look at how women over 40 are styled in Vogue or Harper's or Elle or anything, here's something important that stands out. Color is intentional. It's fun, it's directional. And that's the difference between wearing color as decoration and wearing it as identity reinforcement. So here's what research shows about color and confidence. Studies in behavioral psychology show that wearing color can increase perceived approachability and warmth. It's a good thing. Improve your mood regulation. Amazing. It'll enhance memory and engagement, and it increases self-reported confidence. So all great things. These effects are strongest when the color feels congruent with the wearer's identity, meaning does it feel good on you? This is why forcing bright colors rarely is going to work if it's not aligned with you. So here's how to start wearing color without feeling overexposed or uncomfy. This isn't about suddenly dressing head to toe in color or bold. It's about easing back into the expression that feels good with you. So you could start with a bright accessory, a bag, or a shoe. Or you could try some color closest to the face. It's going to have the biggest psychological impact, really with the least exposure, because it's just a piece of clothing, like a cute sweater or a scarf. This is going to lift your complexion. It's going to actually improve your posture, shift your energy immediately. And it works because the brain associates facial framing with your identity, not vulnerability. You can also anchor your colors with neutrals. This is a great hack. So take a color and anchor it with a navy, a camel, a gray, a chocolate, or a cream. And it really provides a structure and a calm against that color. And the color is going to start feeling anchored and intentional rather than performative. You can also choose depth over brightness if going bright feels too much to start with. So go maybe for some muted jewel tones, some olives, rusts, dusty blues, soft greens. Remember that depth is going to read sophistication when brightness reads youthful. And the thing is you get to choose which energy feels aligned with you. You want color to start supporting how you want to feel. Research on emotional regulation shows that clothing supports your emotional states. It really does. So you just have to ask yourself, do I want to feel calm or grounded, creative or alive? And color will become your tool, not a spotlight. Here's what I see when women start reintroducing color intentionally to their wardrobe. It is amazing. I'm telling you, their posture improves, their energy opens, their facial expressions become brighter, and it is so beautiful. It's just natural. It's not performative, but it becomes this confidence. Black is always going to belong in your wardrobe, but it just shouldn't be the place that you disappear. You're going to use it directionally. And if this resonates with you, you're just not alone. So many women I work with default to black because it's just, they're craving safety and ease. So if you want help stepping back into color in a way that feels aligned with you, I've created a free 20-minute masterclass that's going to show you how to build a wardrobe that feels effortless, it's flattering, it's confidence boosting, but without feeling like someone else or a trend or overexposed or overwhelmed. So you can watch the free masterclass, and if you'd like to talk through your personal style struggles with me, maybe what feels stuck or what's changed and where you would like to go next, you can book a complimentary call with me. We will talk honestly about what's going on and whether working together makes sense for us.